Hey guys, be twice here. Today is Sunday, June 27th. We're going to be looking at Elliot wave theory analysis of the Walt Disney Company, which appears to be another beautiful setup to take us higher. So basically, what I'm seeing on the larger scale is that back during the COVID crash, we peaked for a one, we pulled back for a two, and then we just had an impulse up to take us to the top of wave three, and that we're in the process of coming down to find our bottom for wave four. So generally, if you want to find your bottom for wave four, you would take a retracement from where wave two ended up to the top of wave three, and then you wanted to see it hit either the 23.6 or the 38.2. And as you can see, we've actually came down and we passed the 30 or the 23.6. The 23.6 was 175, so we passed there to bottom. I'm going to remove this now so that we can see better as we dive into this. So um, the 38.2 actually is 155. So the bear wave 4 would be 155, meaning that we're not in that we're still in the correction and that there's going to be more downside. So you have to be aware of that. That obviously, if the bear count is right, that's going to mean that we're going to be going lower to 155. But I personally do not think the bear count is right. I think that we have bottomed, and I'm going to explain why. So what I'm seeing is that we actually had a three-way move down for a W. We popped up for an X, and then this entire nested WXY takes us to the bottom of wave Y. So if you want to find out your wave Y price target, what you actually do is you do an extension from where wave 3 peaked. You go down to the bottom of wave W and you pop that off of X. That's going to give you your wave Y price target. It's usually the 100% or the 123%, 123.6% extension. So as you can see, we bottomed at the 100% extension perfectly. The first day we touched it, there was huge buying. So we sold off, came all the way down to here, huge buying to pop back up. The next day we sold off again, held that support. Eventually we popped back up and then we went lower. So we were able to, it did go a little bit lower than the 100%, but it held it three separate times. And then even the next day it looks like it touched it. So there's a lot of buyers. So this is very strong support. So strong support exists right at the 168 range. And that's telling me that, hey, this is our wave four bottom. So we have a clear complex correction here, and we have a lot of buyers stepping in at this area. So that tells me we have bottomed. So then we can draw some trend lines off of this entire flag. This is a bull flag. Obviously, we went up and then we were flagging down, and we've actually broken out of this bull flag, and we failed at the 50-day moving average. But with that being said, we're still outside of the bull flag. So this is still a bullish formation. So what we see is from where we call bottom, we want to find out where our wave one is and where our wave two is. So we do a retracement from where we bottomed up to our peak of wave one. And look at that. We hit the 61.8% retracement perfectly, meaning this is our wave two. So now we have even further confirmation that, hey, we've popped up for a one, we've pulled back for a two, and we're in the process of going up for our wave three. To find our wave three price target, we do an extension. So from the bottom to here, and then you extend it from the bottom of two, and it's the 161.8% extension. So we're looking at a price target of 194 for our wave three, and we're looking at a price target of about 200 for our wave five, which will take us to a higher degree wave one. Um, so what we're going to be looking at here is that we're actually popping up for one, and we're going to have a little bit more of a drawdown, or we should, maybe Monday and Tuesday into next week, or maybe we extend a little further before having our drawdown. But we should have a little bit of a drawdown, and then we should pop, and then drawdown, pop, and then that should take us to wave three, our wave three price target. So this whole sequence of going up for three and wave three, four, and five could take a couple months, but ultimately I would be very surprised if we're not sitting at 200 a share by the end of August or sometime in September. Either way, I think all dips on this name right now are a buy. Disney is a great reopening stock as well, so it's all in all it's a good play right now. Yeah, so we'll see if we can get a good entry on this week, and hopefully we can get to this 195, 200 range. All right, guys, if you like these videos, go ahead and hit a like and subscribe.